blast.
We got the left-hand layups going. Kid and play, what we got? We gotta get Cochran's kid in the loose ball station. That's what we gotta do. Hey, can your dad shoot? I bet you his dad would go right through the wall to get a loose ball.
Turn it up, let it blast.
What is this Nate Oats era going to look like, and how will it be different from previous eras?
You know, everybody's their own man and they do things different, and I like all the previous coaches had their strengths and I'll have my weaknesses, but shoot, I'm a high school coach. 6 years ago, I was still teaching coach in high school. I've got some energy. I've kind of got how I want to coach. I want guys to play free. I want guys to play with tons of confidence. We need shooters. We want to shoot the ball. I don't want guys ever passing up open shots. So if I'm going to spend thousands of hours with you in the gym as a player, I don't need you looking at the bench. Like we've put all this work in, go play.
Greg Byrne, he's the one that obviously brought you here to Alabama, recruited you to come to Alabama. What was the big sales pitch?
Craig's already raised a bunch. He's been good at it. He's one of the best ADs in the country. He's going to support men's basketball. You know, you don't want to go somewhere where you don't have administrative support to get done what you need to get done. And really, like, why would I leave Buffalo? We had a rolling. We were top 25 in the country after week one the rest of the year. But I thought, you know, if you can do it at another level where you can actually compete go to the Final Four, and I think we can put a product on the floor that they can support and be proud of, just like they're proud of their football program.
Have the expectations risen to any degree, knowing that you've got a team across the state, biggest rival, that just went to a Final Four?
If they're able to make a Final Four, you know, Alabama's never been to a Final Four, like, there's talent level around this state, around this area. I think we can recruit talent to get to the Final Four here. So I think the expectations got raised, which isn't bad. I don't mind that. The AD at Auburn was my boss at Buffalo, so when it comes time to beat Auburn, we're gonna have to let Alan know that, friendships aside, we gotta take care of business tonight.
You have a wife, Crystal, and 3 beautiful daughters, and your wife, Crystal, has battled a lot through her cancer, and she is now in remission and recovery, and you're a champion for the cause. Why is that so meaningful for you?
It's been 3 years she's been cancer-free. It's still anything we can jump in to help Coaches vs. Cancer, anything cancer-related. Like, if it wasn't for all the research dollars, spent on it, like, she's probably not here. I just still remember the day we're in the office there at Buffalo, and I'm meeting with my staff on practice. We're in October, we're in the thick of it, we're practice. I think that next weekend was gonna be our first scrimmage. It's my first year as a head coach. I'm in the middle of putting stuff on the board in my office, and I see like all these missed calls from my wife, and so I'm like, all right, I said, hold on, fellas, let me step outside for a minute, I'll be right back in. And I called her back, like, what's wrong? It was double hit lymphoma. She's crying, and I'm like, so I walk back in, and I just tell my staff, like, I gotta go. I didn't tell them what was going on. So I said, plan practice. I don't know if I'll be back for practice or not, but I gotta go. So I get home, and I basically say, like, look, man, I'll take the year off. Like, so we didn't know what it would entail, but she's great. I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Crystal. She says, absolutely not, you're not taking the year off. Like, this is what we've worked for. And it's not an I've arrived, it's a we. Like, she's been there with me the whole time. I'm a way better husband and a way better father today than I was 4 years ago. And there's a lot of circumstances surrounding the cancer that got us to that point where we had to address my role as a coach, my role as a father, my role as a husband, all overlaps. So I think it's made me a better man, which in turn has made me a better husband, father, coach, co-worker with my assistant's boss. I just think there's a lot of stuff when you get faced with reality like we did, and you got to make changes. Like, and I've made a lot of changes. Still making a lot of changes, still got to get better at a lot of stuff, but we've I'm a way different person now than I was 3-4 years ago.
We talked a little bit about football. Have you had a chance yet to talk with Nick Saban at length?
I wouldn't say at length, but I mean, we've been just me and him in the plane a couple times. I've obviously I still look up to him. I mean, he's one of the best, he might be the best coach in all of team sports. I think you'd be stupid not to try to learn some stuff from him. So yeah, I asked him about showing up and watching fall camp. I'm gonna go over there and watch.
Are you going to get in on Nick Saban's noontime basketball league?
I asked him, he had the hip surgery. I said, you can still be able to play? He goes, that's the whole reason I got it done. So I'm sure he'll be back playing. I got to work on my game. I was down to 182. I got on the scale the other day. I'm like up to 200 pounds. Like I put on 20 pounds in the 3 months I've had the 2.5 months I've had the job. So the Southern food is great and it's really unhealthy.
So what about the North and the South has maybe surprised you the most in terms of maybe culture, food, whatever it may be?
See, now, people think like the North and the South have so much different food, but when I was in Detroit for 11 years, the Detroit food, there's a lot of barbecue in Detroit. It's just, there's a lot of soul food. Oh, here we go. Big time.
Oh, snap. Oh, these are those.
You're gonna put it on her side? Is that what you're doing? Oh,
yes, this is all for her.
They got an egg. You got to cut right into the egg. It's gonna be yolk all over.
What are some of the hobbies that you enjoy doing with your wife and your kids?
We like the boat, so we go tubing on the boat, get on the boat. That's why we went on the house on the lakes. Me and my wife like to go for walks with the dog. We got a dog. I like my daughters love it. The two youngest ones, Lexi's growing out of it a little bit. She's 15, but they get the trampoline. We jump them all the time, so they'll sit, boom, boom, and then they flip and hit their head or whatever. Like. How
anxious and excited are you to go stand out on the sidelines of that court and coach your team?
I'm more excited to stand on the sidelines of football. That comes first. We get to. I think they're going to give me a field pass. I think. Right?
Hey, somebody's been coaching you. Has Coach Saban been coaching you up on what to say here?
I'm fired up, man. They got SEC football, but no, like. I think when the first basketball game comes, I am going to be excited, but it's going to almost be more a relief. Like we're finally here. Like you put all this work in, you're practicing all summer, all fall. Let's go.
You've never been to an SEC game?
No, I'm excited for it. I've heard a lot about it. Not the Big Ten. See, Michigan's got the big house, right? The biggest stadium in the country. But I was always more. It was more like it's too much like a wine and cheese crowd a lot.
Obviously, there's always a lot of talk about facilities and people want to know, when are we getting upgrades? When are we getting renovations? When are things going to be put in place? And obviously there's no timeline just yet on when Coleman Coliseum is going to see that facelift that everybody's anxiously awaiting for. How does that affect your program now, and how do you sort of just, keep trudging on and look forward?
It almost has zero effect on our program right now. The Coliseum is going to be, when they redo it, it's going to be way more for the fans than it is for the players and the coaches. Like our practice facility is great, our weight room's great, our locker room's great. Like everything that we spend 99% of our time in is great. It doesn't need to be upgraded.
Have you gotten used to saying "Roll Tide" yet?
Roll Tide. I think it's like amen in church too. So preacher says something great, roll tide. You let it roll, right?
That's right. Calling owner-operators. Join Mercer Transportation, always moving forward with pride, integrity, and you.